Hi Suryansh, my name is Amit from timesofIndia.com and happy to have you here. So, uh, so you are with Punjab Kings right now. So, first question is regarding Shreyas Iyer itself. That how much of a role Shreyas played in helping you secure an IPL contract with Punjab Kings, and having played under Shreyas for Mumbai in especially white ball cricket, did you receive a call from him before the auction?
No, actually, I didn't receive a call from him, so I don't know his role in my selection as such. But all I can say is he's someone I look up to, and playing under him has always been fun. I played two white ball tournaments under him, and we won the championship in one. So I think the way he keeps his players, the way the environment is around him, and the camaraderie we all share, I think it's because of the captain itself. So a lot of credit goes to him.
Okay. And we remember a picture of Surya Kumar Yadav bowling to you, that bowing to you after Mumbai's the Syed Mushtaq Ali victory, and that went viral also. So, what was it about? What does it mean to you?
Actually, it means the world to me because I've seen that picture on repeat. And when the current Indian T20 captain, rates you highly, it gives you a lot of confidence and it puts you at ease. And, somewhere along the way, the IPL began. Everything happened so quickly. But then, because something like that happened, and I've shared the dressing room with a lot of greats and people who are doing well in this field, I think that means a lot to me, coming from him especially.
And so that's one thing that whenever you play like T20s, you like hit the ball from the word go, but when you play the red ball cricket, you have like that calm and composure in you. So would you say that your batting approach is the mix of Rohit, Surya, and Iyer all?
See, I wouldn't compare my batting approach to any of the current cricketers. I am a different individual. All of them are different. But yes, all of their styles, if you look at them, you learn a lot. So you could say that I've learned something from everybody. And that's why my playing style might suit some other person. But my playing style is different. Shreyas Bhaiya plays differently. Rohit Bhaiya plays differently. Surya Bhaiya plays differently. So there's a lot to learn, and you try and inculcate that in your intent and practice sessions and the way you play in the matches. But never have I ever tried to replicate their batting style when I'm out there.
And who do you admire and why? I mean, who's your inspiration?
So basically, I admire Virat Bhaiya a lot. Then Ben Stokes and Shreyas Bhaiya, obviously,
Mhm.
because you know I I know him personally now, and
Mhm.
he's someone you can look up to. He's beautiful inside out. I think the way he
Mhm.
speaks to you and the conversations we have around cricket, even when we are off the ground, you can tell that cricket is something that he's passionate about and loves. And whenever I have conversations with him, you can feel his enthusiasm and mine as well. And Virat Bhaiya, obviously the chase master. So I think I've learned a lot from him over the years. Ben Stokes for his mindset, because whenever the team needs him, he's there, no matter what it is: batting, bowling, fielding, captaincy. So I think he's done everything for his country, and there's a lot to learn from him. So I think all in all, these three people I can look up to.
Okay. So you mentioned and admiring Hardik Pandya and Ben Stokes. Have you ever met them? I mean, any conversation with Hardik? I mean, your
I've,
take.
I've never met Ben Stokes, but I've met Hardik Bhaiya. I don't think he remembers, but I have met him, and he has a different aura too. You can
Mhm.
feel it when you're around him, and the number of games he's won for India, it shows you his character. It shows you how well he's prepared himself for, where he is at right now. So yeah.
So Punjab Kings are yet to play RCB, where Virat will be there. Where you mentioned Virat Bhaiya. So how would be your reaction, like meeting him first? What are your plans? What are you like? What notes have you taken? Like whenever you meet him and ask him.
If I get time to talk to him, I'll just ask him how he does what he does repetitively. You know, when that happens, you've got to give it to that person. He's done it for a number of years, and whenever we need him, he's there. So I'm gonna pick his brains on that department, how He's, how he conducts himself, how he goes about his business. And obviously, I want to learn from him how he constructs his innings, because obviously he opens the innings, and then he stayed not out for a number of times with his strike rate. So that's commendable. So, lots to learn from him, but I'll try to summarize everything and gain as much as I can. But, sharing the field with him will be unreal. I won't believe it. When I step on the ground and I see him on the ground, I won't believe it at first. But yeah, you know, some or the other day it had to happen. I'm just blessed that it is happening. It is happening this year.
Very. And how has like playing domestic cricket and sharing the dressing room with senior players in the Mumbai team contributed to you, like in terms of growth as a cricketer?
So it teaches you a lot, obviously, because when you're around such individuals,
Mhm.
you kind of look at how they're living, how they're going about their business, how their lifestyles of the field are, and you try to learn a lot from them. I think at the end of the day, when you're at such a level, skill wise, there's not much difference. It's just mentally who's fit to play and perform under pressure, they prevail. So that's why I think sharing the dressing room with them, all the greats, especially all the people who are renowned in Mumbai and have played up the ladder, I think, you know, it kind of gives me an upper hand to face situations that are thrown at me. And I've already picked their brains on certain situations and how they would, approach those situations. I can't say it on camera, but that's something for me. But yeah, there's a lot to learn.
Okay. You have often credited Abhishek Nair, who is in the coaching staff of the Indian cricket team and did a lot for KKR cricket. So I would like to ask about his contribution to your career. And now that he's part of the Indian team coaching staff, have you spoken to him about playing for India?
Yes, uh, obviously, every cricketer who starts playing cricket, he dreams of playing for India. And I think everyone has, at some point or other, imagined themselves playing, wearing that jersey, whenever they close their eyes. So, working with such a person, in close vicinity, I think I've learned a lot. I've been with him for the last 2.5, 3 years. And, he knew what kind of cricket is played at this level. So, whatever he says, he's a person whom I can follow blindly. So whatever he says, without a doubt, I can follow it. And even if I have questions and number of questions, I can go to him and ask freely. So he's helped me a lot in my journey. That transition from age 2 cricket to senior cricket is helped me a lot. Plus, I talked to Manish Bangera sir, who's my childhood coach. He has laid a lot of foundation for my technique and everything. And then I have conversations with Monty Desai sir also. But that transition from age 2 cricket to senior cricket, I think Abhishek sir helped me a lot. And the way he goes about his business is different, and you'll feel that if you attend a practice session. So I really enjoy training under him and learning things from him.
And how much has the presence of senior players like Virat, Rohit, and domestic cricket in general helped Indian cricketers, I mean, young cricketers like you, develop and gain experience?
I think it has helped us a lot. When you share the dressing room or you play against certain players, you kind of look at them and learn from them. How they're preparing them pre-match routine, and how where their mind is at when we're in a certain kind of situation. So like if I'm back in the dugout, I'm waiting for my batting. There is Surya Bhaiya and Shreyas Bhaiya sitting next to me, and then you're having conversations with them. What has to happen, how you should approach. So yeah, it makes things easier, and it prepares you for the future as well, so that when no one is there, you know what to do. Gives you a lot of clarity.
And Suryansh, I'm talking about the recent match when Shreyas was on 97. Okay, and he gave the entire over, the last over, to Shashank Singh
Yeah.
to go and fire on all cylinders. Iyer needed just 3 runs to to complete his century, but he put his team first rather than the personal milestone. So you have played a lot of cricket under Iyer. with Iyer because you made your white ball cricket debut under him. So, was there any instance? Can you share any instance when it happened when he put the team first rather than the personal milestone?
Sir, off the top of my head, I think we were playing a Vijay Hazare game against Hyderabad and we were chasing a comparatively lower target. So he bats at number 3 or 4, but he promoted us youngsters, before him. He came to bat at number 8 or 9. So he's really selfless, and it has always been the case. That's why he's successful at whatever he's doing. And that's why I can relate to him, because our mindsets are similar. We think alike. For us, the team comes first. So that's why I think we've bonded well. And over the years, if you look at it, he's done a lot for his team whenever he's playing, whichever team he's playing for. That shows his attitude. So yeah, I think that attitude is contagious. And for him to be the captain of a franchisee and lead with that attitude, it'll creep into every player in the team, and we'll gain a lot from it.
Mhm. Iyer is on a trophy winning spree also. He won the trophies for Mumbai and then for KKR last season. Now he's with Punjab Kings. And would you say that he'll bring that lucky charm for Punjab Kings this point of time who are chasing their
Sir,
maiden
I'm,
title?
sir, I'm sure if we take all the boxes, we will achieve it sooner or later. But for now, we're focusing on every match as it comes. Our end goal will obviously be the same always, but staying in the present is important. And as you said, he likes staying in the present and he likes approaching it, by thinking about one game at a time. So we're gonna go in with that approach.
Suryansh, thank you so much for taking out
Thank
time
you.
for us. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so
Thank you,
much. Bye.
Amit ji.